Shut up and sit down.
What is up, everyone? Welcome to episode 19 of the STS Guys. I am Jeremy.
Hey, it's Leo.
Hey, it's Larry.
Hey, it's Nate.
And I'm Scott.
Whoa, is that 5 members present at the table?
That's all 5.
That is 5.
Whoa.
Count it down. We're all refreshed after all getting sick for the Christmas holidays. So
Dude,
we're
I
all
had
coming back.
freaking SARS or something. I don't know what the hell, man. I was knocked on my ass for 2 weeks.
Yeah, there's
Same
a
here.
plague spreading through the office.
Well, we
Everybody's
are
getting sick.
guys. When we get sick, we're dead, sick. That's how we roll.
I'm dying.
Yeah, I don't get sick often, but when I do, it's deadly sick.
No, I've like I said, I get sick maybe once a year, and like I said, that sickness just it took it out of me, big time.
Nothing worse than getting a cold in the summer.
Oh,
Because it's 80 degrees outside here now in Phoenix.
Yeah,
so.
pretty much.
well,
Meanwhile, Boston is under frozen floodwaters.
That was awesome.
We got 2 weeks of cold weather. That was good.
well,
mid-60s.
That was our winter.
So it was so funny because we actually had one of our listeners outreach to us, and because we had mailed our package off to Daryl Woods, which was our super mega Star Wars giveaway winner, and so I had emailed him the tracking number to the package. And he's like, "Oh, what's the weather like there?" He's like, "It's 13 degrees here." And I'm like, "It's 75 degrees here."
Yeah. We're wearing shorts.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm literally wearing shorts and a t-shirt right now, and like I said, and the ceiling fan is on. Thank you, Arizona.
And it's a little warm in here right now.
It is.
I have the heater on in the house, and I don't turn it on until it hits 68 inside my house. And I think it's turned on maybe 4 times this Christmas season, I guess is the best way to put it.
Well, even then, how far do you set it to? 70?
No, I just say it.
You
if
don't
it
set
gets
it very
below
high.
68, just keep
Yeah.
it at 68.
Don't go lower.
Yeah, don't go lower than 68 in the house. And it only did that 4 times.
For
huge
10 minutes.
For 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Huge difference in the energy bill cost
Oh, yeah.
between summer and winter,
Yeah,
or quote unquote winter.
So basically, in about a month, we're all going to have to turn on our ACs.
It's already starting to get hot again.
Yeah.
It seems
It's
like
just
man.
early January. This is insane. No, I do love it here.
No, I am quite happy. Like I said, we had a lot of different happenings, besides being sick. So we had Christmas and New Year's happen, and all sorts of crazy stuff happened.
Right?
So
Everybody was sick.
everyone was sick.
We
and-
learned our lesson to not plan a holiday special during the holidays.
During the
'cause Too
holidays?
much other crap comes out.
Yeah, a lot of family in town. Everybody was just
Surprise
really busy.
guests.
So welcome to the super belated, super mega Christmas special.
We're gonna call it
middle of January.
Christmas/New Year's special.
Ooh, I like it.
New year, new
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Well,
We're going to
it's
add a slash in there.
New Year, new us. I like it. Like I said, it's very goal oriented.
It is a very action-oriented competency over here.
Wow, no, I like I said, we've got a lot of different stuff going on. So the next couple of weeks are going to be busy for us too. So we have some good news. We were invited to Ace Comic Con. So we had applied to attend to Ace, and the lovely people at Ace Comic Con invited us to attend the con as media. So
Nice. So
Yeah,
what is Ace Comic Con? I've never heard of it.
So Ace is, like I said, it's a whole different new con experience. So Nate, you want to kind of talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so it's a new con in Arizona. It's you hear there's 3 now. There's Phoenix Fan Fest, there's Phoenix Comic Con, now there's Ace. Ace is a little bit different take on it. They have a lot of really cool guests coming. I'm a little surprised that the prices are a little bit more. It's $100 per person.
Well, explain some of the guests, and maybe we can talk about maybe some of the reasoning for that pricing.
So we got Chris Evans, right?
First time in Arizona.
Yeah, Chris Evans, first time in Arizona. If you don't know who that is, it's Captain America. Who else we got, Larry?
Anthony Mackie, Falcon. Sebastian Stan, Winter Soldier. Stan Lee.
Stanley, Tom
Stan
Holland,
Lee.
Tom
Yeah,
Holland.
These are
Holland.
some big names.
the new Spider-Man.
Right, I
Yes,
think
you
this-
got John Bernthal, who's the Punisher.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, you got
that
some
other guy
big
from
names,
Punisher.
man.
yeah.
I mean, for God's sakes, Hulk Hogan is coming to this
Hulk
one.
Hogan, Sting.
yeah,
Sting.
Sting.
Oh,
Sting is coming?
The guy that just got announced, Carl Urban, is showing up on Sunday. So fucking Judge Dredd himself will be there.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Nice.
some pretty top celebrity
Well,
guests.
and that's just celebrity
That's
guests.
just
So we have
celebrities.
some
Yeah, look
great
at
comic
artists.
guests.
Yeah.
We have John Romita. We have John Layton, Todd McFarlane. So we have some of the kings of the comic book industry. And then also kind of a special guest is Andy Park. So Andy Park is not necessarily a super well-known name, but everyone at this table has basically seen Andy Park's work, whether they know it or not.
Right.
He basically does all the concept work and concept art for all the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
So
Oh,
he's
wow.
the one that like helps design.
He's
like,
storyboards.
He's storyboards, but he's the one that brings like looks at a character and says, "That's not going to work on film, but let me change it to a way that would work
wow.
on film," and does like kind of the concept. So
Yeah, like like what Ralph McQuarrie did for the first Star Wars movies.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
He does that early concept
So-
art to say this is what we want the characters to look like.
So like
Exactly.
for Ragnarok, there's a really awesome art print of his where it showed Thor and Hulk in the gladiator outfit kind of doing the fight. And that was kind of what they based, those costumes off of, was that early artwork that he did. And if you look it up, you will see that picture. You'll have seen it in magazines, online, all that stuff. It's a really cool print.
So yeah. Sorry,
No,
go ahead,
I was
Leah.
just gonna ask: is this Ace's first event or first in Arizona?
Second event.
Second event total.
Second event ever.
Yeah,
Okay.
ever. First in Arizona.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, first in Arizona.
Well, that's
So I'm
exciting
excited.
for Arizona.
It's
I mean,
cool.
for these
they have,
names.
The other really cool thing I like about it is when they're doing the panels, it's not a secluded panel. They're gonna throw it's in an arena, not like a convention center.
Yeah, so it's set up a little bit differently than traditional cons.
And
they're gonna
if you're not able to go, they're going to live stream everything on Facebook.
Right.
Oh, wow.
So they're
Okay.
They're gonna
live
have
streaming.
the panels broadcasted.
Yeah. So it'll be on the
con itself.
jumbotrons
Yep.
and
Which-
everything. So no matter where you are.
Yeah, one thing that's really cool about Ace is it's going to be the first one to live stream on Facebook. So that's pretty awesome that even if you're not there, you get to kind of share in the content. It's one thing I wish San Diego Comic-Con would do. Those panels are extremely difficult to get into. So not only it's live streaming on Facebook, but also streaming it on a screen within the con itself, so you can kind of see what's going on in that panel.
That's cool.
Even if they wouldn't live stream it on like Facebook, having it like on screen somewhere or that, so that if you can't get there in person, just to be able to see what they're talking about in there.
I would honestly, because I know like people pay pay-per-view for like fights and stuff like that.
Do a
If they
pay-per-view
if they would pay-per-view Hall H, I'd buy that
Dude,
every
that's
year during
genius.
San Diego.
That is genius.
And they
Yeah.
would make money hand over fist.
Dude, people would definitely pay for that because it's so hard to get into Hall H. You have to waste almost an entire day, maybe even more.
And look,
to get into it.
what's the cost of going to San Diego?
It's
for
about
Comic-Con?
$60 a day.
$60 a day, right? You do $60 for a pay-per-view. I would pay $60 for that.
I
to
know
not have to go
many people that would pay $60 for
to
it.
not have to
a lot
go
of
to
people,
San Diego, to not have to wait in a line and go through the Hall H. Like,
I would
it
totally
saves
do
me
that.
all that time. Because really, Hall H is what I want to see if
Yeah,
I'm going
there's
to San
some-
Diego. Like, you spend a day walking around looking at stuff. That's cool, but you want to see some of those different panels. Like, that's
That's
Right.
what makes
That's
it
the draw,
special.
yeah,
right?
because that's where all the big
buying
announcements-
stuff is buying stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, to be in that room and, or to see what's happening is cool.
I
Look
think
how
they're going
many
to learn
awesome
a lot from
announcements.
Ace.
Yeah.
They're going to learn a lot that people want to see this content. So make it readily available. You'll increase, probably viewership. You'll increase, attendees maybe the next time. I mean, I think it's going to be successful for them to do that.
No, I'm looking forward to it. I know their very first show, because I was reading kind of through some of the feedback. I know that their very first show kind of had like sort of a few hiccups. I think a lot of it was basically due to it was in New York and it was cold and the lines wrapped around the building. So I don't think you're necessarily going to have
costumes
that
out there.
I don't think you're going to necessarily have that problem here in Phoenix, because I think it's supposed to be a balmy 70 degrees that day.
Yeah, it's going to be perfect.
But I think they learned basically a lot of stuff from the very first show. So you can tell that even though that the two people that are running the show have experience running these shows, just because I said you can tell by the caliber of people that they brought, is that they're still in a learning experience and building this thing from the ground up in regards to like kind of like how this is going to be kind of the future of basically their version of a Comic-Con. Oops, sorry, I can't say that.
Yeah. No, just so everyone knows too, the guys that made this are the ones that used to run Wizard World, right?
Yeah, the two main guys.
So the people who are setting this up have a very big con that they used to be in charge of. So it definitely shows
Their experience.
their experience
Yeah.
coming out of they're coming out swinging with Phoenix here. This is the most celebrities I think I've ever seen at a comic convention. in a
Outside
long
of San
time.
Diego.
Outside of San Diego.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, we went to Phoenix Fan Fest. Yeah, you get some celebrities, but it's not like of this caliber.
Yeah.
So that's what's
they're not
really exciting.
A-list celebrities like with like, hey, you know what, they have movies in the theater right now.
Right.
It's hey, they're actors and actresses from from back in their day and different things like that. So definitely produce like quality work and everything, but it's not basically the here and the now. What basically everyone now relates to.
Huge mega stars.
Yeah,
usually.
this is an event, man. Like I've seen a bunch of people comment and say stuff that they're coming from out of town. This just happens to be in our backyard, but like people are coming from other countries, from the East Coast, West Coast. Like, you want to meet Tom Holland, this might be your only chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're going to get a lot of coverage for you guys to share it. I mean, even though they're going to do the live stream on Facebook, we're going to have our own walkthrough. We're going to try to meet with some of the guys that are there.
I don't think they're going to really walk around that hall to kind of check out and see what everything is at when they're doing their stream.
Well, specifically with the exhibitor hall, like so you're in an arena. So you just think of any like hockey arena that you've ever been to. Like, the main show floor is basically where all of the panels are taking place. Where are they putting the exhibitors? So basically, they're using the exhibitors around basically the rings of the ring,
that concourse.
Around the concourse, and so it's gonna be set up, like I said, a lot different.
It's just like the concession stand.
Exactly. So it's gonna be a lot different in regards to like what a traditional comic book convention would be.
Are you allowed to say that?
I don't know, and that's what
I think
Do
that might
San
be
Diego
copyright.
Comic-Con's lawyers listen to our podcast?
Did we get in
Copyright
trouble?
infringement.
no. So,
Someone read an article.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about why you keep bringing that up?
Okay, so
Forced segue.
my forced segue. So real quick before I segue, I said we'll bring you a ton of cool content from Ace.
Yeah.
Universe.
Follow us on Instagram. I know we'll be throwing up some pictures on there, probably on Twitter too. And then, of course, once it wraps up and we get a chance to edit everything, there'll be a podcast,
Videos.
Yep, and ton of video content too on our YouTube channel.
More than likely a haul in there. Yeah, we're gonna try to provide as much content as possible.
Scott, stop squeaking.
Scott's just
I'm
excited.
so excited.
A squeaky wheel.
Scott's just so excited to play trivia.
I am excited to play trivia.
Let's get in that buzzer.
So
Yep.
So kind of what Nate was referring to and what Nate's basically telling me to segue about is there's been a recent change to one of our local conventions here. So
Nate actually said the wrong name when he brought up all the list of them.
Nate did. I noticed that.
yeah. So what we're talking about is the use of the word Comic-Con. So we have Emerald City Comic-Con, and locally so we have Phoenix Comic-Con. But Phoenix Comic-Con had recently changed their name to Phoenix Comic Fest. And the reason for this is there was an outreach from Comic-Con International basically saying they can't use the term Comic-Con.
So it's registered trademark, basically.
Yeah, without paying a fee. I think you can still use it, but you have to pay
them. So someone got the cease and desist copyright
Interesting.
infringement. Yeah.
I was gonna say they've been using that name for a long time. Just
They
all of
have.
a sudden.
Even spelled wrong, and
even
it's
spelled-
still not okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So this all really stemmed because I think there's been a battle from the Salt Lake one and San Diego have been having a big fight over
For at least a year and a half.
for a couple of, for like a year and a half, 2 years. They've been in a big fight. So I think San Diego's bumping up that now and going after anybody who uses the phrase Comic-Con.
It's interesting though, because con it was never really a what's the word I'm looking for, a noun or a trademark. It was just a way of because there's
Short of
VidCon,
convention.
there's
There's a lot of
CatCon.
conventions.
It's conventions, yeah. It's just a short for
Yeah,
it. But
so-
so Comic-Con International clearly has capitalized on the fact that they can trademark it and make money
so
off of
it's
it.
not the word con, it's the comic-con.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to be
interesting.
fair, I mean, San Diego Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, those are some of the biggest comic conventions in the world, so I can see they kind of want to protect that a little bit, but it's just weird, you know.
I
But
honestly
here's
think-
here, I'll let you speak. I gotta pose this question real quick. Is it the name that brings you to him, or it's the known location? So I know San Diego's the biggest Comic-Con is the biggest in the world because I know it's San Diego.
Right.
I know New York is big because it's New York,
Right.
but not necessarily because it's New York Comic-Con. It's
it's just
New York.
in New
It's
York.
just-
I know that Kansas City Comic-Con has nothing to do with San Diego Comic-Con.
Exactly.
No, but
That's
but
very
that's what
good
I think
point.
they're worried about is a lot of people think there's one company, and that was my point was going to be is that they're trying to separate that out to say like no, we are our own separate entity. So if they use the word Comic-Con, you know it's us.
I'm kind of okay with that because I would hate it when people would be like, "Hey, Larry, you going to Comic-Con this year?" And I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, oh, "Okay, cool. I'll see you at Phoenix Comic-Con." I'm like, "No, I'm going to San Diego. I'm not going to Phoenix."
No.
So in that way, it's like I kind of get it. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of cool when
But
you
it's-
say I'm going to Comic-Con. You know,
I
where
think
you're
they're
Right,
trying to
and-
create that brand recognition.
Right.
Exactly.
So
So
when
they
you
don't-
see Comic-Con, it's New York. It's
Well, it's might not
yeah.
even be New York soon.
Yeah, and well,
but
if
it's
you
like
think
San
about it,
Diego. Like that's
San Diego.
Comic-Con.
they don't want all these individual cities riding on the coattails
Of San Diego.
Yeah.
of San Diego,
Of their successes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
So they
Comic-Con
wanna-
exclusive. Well, that means you got it in San Diego, not
and
New
then-
York, not
then there's
Emerald City.
The
Yep.
thing that, like, think about it. If Phoenix Comic-Con does something like the whole guy that decided he wanted to be the Punisher and bring some guns to Phoenix, right? Last year. They don't want that associated with their own brand. Like, so if something messes up,
That is
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah,
like,
that's
they
fair.
don't want it to
Right?
be associated with
Shooter,
it at all.
like headlines say, "Shooter brings guns to Comic-Con." San Diego's like,
Diego's
not
like,
us.
No, that's not us.
Who
That's-
knows?
Yeah.
That could have had something to do with it.
And that's
just happened last
literally
year.
and that's what I was going to think. I'm like, so does those headlines said shooter brings gun to Comic-Con. Those headlines are basically across the entire country at that point in time, and so now it's got everyone concerned. So now basically, Phoenix,
Comic-Con is not
Yeah.
safe, basically.
yeah, Comic-Con is not safe, but it hadn't basically it didn't say Phoenix Comic-Con. It just said brings guns to Comic-Con.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, it was happening around the time that San Diego was getting ready for their open registration, right? Or earlier than that.
It's like ours is Phoenix Comic-Con is Memorial Day weekend. So right, it was 6 weeks before San Diego started.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
But it was kind of that scramble, like, oh crap, like we got to make sure security's tight, right? So they had to update their procedures. Jeremy and I went to that Las Vegas, the Amazing Comic-Con Las Vegas, which was like 2 or 3 weeks right after Phoenix, and they had to scramble and update their procedures. So like it was kind of that midsummer. That's the convention season, and everybody had to kind of update their policies and make sure they're on top of their stuff.
Yeah, I mean, San Diego takes security very seriously.
absolutely.
If you've ever been there, they have the ID badge, the RFID. I mean, you have to go through metal detectors, all kinds of stuff. So,
Yeah, so I'm curious to see kind of where
you
this.
could never sneak into San Diego Comic-Con.
well, careful planning.
So interesting.
done.
Some legalese that was taking place. I didn't know that. That's
No, I
fascinating.
I know how you sneak into San Diego Comic-Con. You start a podcast.
There you go.
Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
I like that answer best.
Yeah. So okay. So that's kind of some recent happenings. We also have some new videos and stuff out. So sorry, like I said, we've been kind of slow posting some videos. Like I said, the sickness that is, whatever the hell we had.
Well, the sickness that was this and the sickness that is the Christmas holiday.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
it was
it's an epidemic.
It was
really
awful.
is.
So
But it's 2018. We're back.
New Year, new us.
New Year, new us. Trademark here.
Year of the STS guys.
Year
Make
of the
sure
STS
we
guys.
don't have
Is it
that
like Year of the
delay.
Tiger?
Yeah.
Year of the STS guys.
Roar.
Can you please write that song, Scott? I'd appreciate that.
So I don't know if we have any listeners that are in California, just to kind of let you know kind of what's been going on in the next couple of weeks too. So besides Ace Universe, we mentioned before that we are headed to Hollywood for a movie premiere.
Nice.
Nice.
But on the way to Hollywood, so we got a couple different stops that we're making along the way as well, Larry, right?
We are. So on our drive into town, we decided we could hit up Retro City Festival in Pomona, California. It is it's basically just a video game con. They're going to have arcade games out to play, pinball games out to play, and then some vendors and a few guests too, including I think 4 of the actors from the original Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 games.
No way.
So
Whoa, that sounds awesome.
the people that made the sprites.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the dude who it's like the dude who played Johnny Cage.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they recorded them on like a green screen and made like a sprite of
Yeah,
them doing
yeah,
like punch, kick, whatever. Like
Basically.
it was
yeah.
a pretty cool way that they actually made that game.
Yeah,
But
back in the
that's
day.
cool.
Might be a slim chance, but any announcement of Ed Boon being there?
I don't know who that is, and I don't
Ed
believe
Boon. Yeah,
Oh, that
he's
guy?
kind of
Yeah.
He's the guy. He's the one that's really in charge of Mortal Kombat.
right.
cool.
He sort of runs NetherRealm Studios, which creates
cool.
all the Mortal Kombat and Injustice games.
No, I think it's just a handful of the actors from the first couple are going around together. I think they were in Arizona at a convention too, not that long ago.
Yeah, they I think they tour together a lot. I mean,
Still, that sounds awesome.
kind of a cool thing to see.
yeah, it's going to be a nice little
So we have
extra
that
content.
next week. We also have something else, right, too, Larry?
We do on Sunday night at the Scum and Villainy Cantina, which is it was a pop-up bar, but
Yeah.
it's basically just like I think it's open permanently now. It's a Star Wars themed bar.
It's like the Mos Eisley Cantina,
Yeah,
right?
so basically it's a Star Wars bar. It's basically a replica of the Mos Eisley Cantina. It was supposed to be like one of those like pop-up restaurants, but it was so popular that they just now have basically made it a permanent fixture on Hollywood
I
Boulevard.
couldn't imagine it staying as a pop up, to be honest.
Yeah, that
that
sounds
popularity,
amazing.
yeah,
It looks
Right.
really
it
cool.
would have to stay a
Who
permanent fixture.
doesn't want to go check out that bar?
So not only are we going to check out that bar, but Sunday night, 3/4 of the comic book men from AMC's Comic Book Men are going to be doing some type of performance talk podcast kind of thing. So Jeremy and I are going to be checking that out too with Ming Chen, Brian Johnson, and Mike Zapsik.
Loads of content is coming. Is what
Yeah,
I'm trying
I'd
to
say so.
Honestly, I'm just anxious to see if Ming remembers us.
I'm sure he will.
Oh yeah, you guys were hanging out at Tucson.
Yeah, we
Comic
did-
Con.
we gave him some stickers too.
Yeah, we
so.
gave stickers
Right.
at Tucson Comic Con.
Well, guess what, Ming? I've got new stickers coming this week.
and buttons.
And we got buttons.
Yeah.
That's
Oh yeah.
right.
So backtrack. If you run into us at any of these events, right? Ace, Retro, whatever. We've got stickers, buttons, and maybe some surprise giveaways too. Who knows?
Absolutely.
So
So
come hang out.
come hang out with us.
I think we're missing one thing you guys are doing in California, right?
What?
That you haven't mentioned yet. Why are we going to California in the first place?
Well, Jeremy brushed on it, but we are going to the Hollywood premiere at the Chinese Theater for Making Fun, the story of Funko. Funko's new documentary that's coming out.
That's exciting.
Yeah, so we'll be hanging out at the red carpet there with hopefully some celebrities and getting some free popcorn and having a good time.
Yeah,
So-
and that was a special invitation too. It's not like they just went and bought the tickets for it. They were specifically invited. We got Larry and Jeremy going to represent us there, but I'm
our
excited to see
two
how
resident
that turns out.
Funko fanatics
Yeah.
are going to
You can
the...
expect some cool, crazy exclusive probably that's going to be given out. I mean,
Yeah, they are supposed to be giving out some exclusives, so their trademark box of fun. They also, like I said, I'm hoping, like I said, we've been kind of like going back and forth in regards to figuring out like who's actually going to be there. So we were kind of guessing of like, okay, who's going to be in Hollywood at that time, and like I said, what of the celebrities that are in the film, of who's actually going to be actually on the actual red carpet premiere. So we were assuming, hey, you know what the comic book men were, but once they booked their Hollywood show, I basically confirmed they're there for that specific reason.
Yeah.
They're going basically to the movie premiere the next day. So I know for a fact they'll be there.
Kevin Smith is supposed
Kevin
to be there.
Smith is supposed to be there. Kevin Smith actually lives like 10 minutes away from the Chinese theater, so
Tony Hawk, Robert Englund. I saw they're still recording stuff for this documentary too, though. Even though it's only 2 weeks away, they were in the director was in Hawaii with one of the guys from Metallica. I don't know his last name, like Kirk
Hammett.
Yeah, Kirk Hammett. He was recording stuff for it. I saw earlier in the week they were recording some stuff with some MMA guys. So I'm gonna say that there's a decent shot. There's gonna be a few surprises in this thing too that nobody's even aware of yet.
Yeah, so I am completely 100% excited. We've also upgraded our room accommodations too.
Oh yeah, sorry Motel 6.
Yeah. So rather than Motel 6, Quality Inn.
Oh, watch out.
Oh,
Hey, free continental breakfast.
you're about to. I was gonna say, are you going to a La Quinta? Like at that point, like
Yeah, that's a Choice Hotels brand right there.
So it's going to be awesome. Like I said a minute ago when you're talking about Ace, if you're not following us on social media, be sure to do that because there's going to be some really cool pictures and some other stuff coming really, really soon, right? STS Guys, our first STS Guys road trip. We're leaving in 2 weeks, man. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be epic.
I've got a few other surprises planned too that Jeremy doesn't even know about yet.
stay tuned.
Stay
tuned.
I am.
going with tour guide Larry.
On the left, you're going to see Dominic Toretto's house from the Fast and the Furious movies.
Whoa!
Larry's on Star Tour.
Larry's Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
I made my wife do that a couple years ago. We went to all the Fast and the Furious spots. Went to the little grocery store from the first movie. I made her get groceries at the Pink Dot. It's not Fast and the Furious.
Nobody
related,
likes the
but-
tuna fish here.
Yeah, right. That place. Yeah, bullshit, asshole. No one likes the tuna. I've been to that. I've been to that grocery store. So yeah, I've got a few.
I'm sure that anybody loved that.
Is that just from your love of Fast and the Furious, or you just wanted to see it?
It's from my love of the Fast and the Furious.
And or his desire to torment his wife.
She did not get out of the car, but we'll talk about that later.
She was there in spirit.
She was there in spirit. But yeah, me and my friends, when that first movie came out in 2001, you probably don't know this about me, little known fact. I believe we saw that movie 12 times in the theater.
Wow.
So that was probably my record for the most times I've seen any movie in an actual theater.
I was a huge fan of that movie when it came out, so I don't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah,
I
same,
saw
right?
a lot too when it came out. I thought it was an amazing movie.
We kind of loved it from day one, and then it spiraled into this epic thing where there's 8 movies and spin-offs and sequels. But yeah, man, I still got love for that first one. Tried to buy a tuna fish sandwich, but they didn't have any, so I bought a water. But I rolled up in my black Civic, and it was a good time.
Did you rev it up while you were there?
No,
Hey,
I don't want to get shot.
Black Civic with Arizona plates.
Nice.
Watch out.
Because Brian's car, except was from Arizona.
Plates, yeah.
Arizona plates.
Mr. Arizona.
Mr. Arizona.
Yeah.
All right. So I am excited about these mystery things that Larry has planned. Also kind of scared.
As well, you
As you
should
should
be.
Leo and I were on the same page with that one.
Yeah,
Someone
so
says, I got some mystery stuff for you to do when we go on this road trip, just the two of us.
Good luck.
First
I'm
time
like,
ever.
Maybe we don't share a room.
Yeah, so long story short, we are going to start off strong in 2018.
Yeah, 2018 is going to be, like I said, I think the year of the STS guys.
Yes.
We're gonna
Screw you, year of whatever Chinese calendar month it is.
Well, I mean,
I think it's a dog this year, isn't it?
Yeah, they don't. It's like it's not an actual like January calendar. It's their weird like
starts in like
August
mid-
or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of good content other than just our typical unboxing videos. Check it out, dude. STS Guys on YouTube. Blowing up. We're on fire, says Brian, the Southwest Missouri geek.
We are on fire.
Shout out to Brian for the Christmas card.
Yeah.
I forgot to bring it to show you guys. I'll bring it next time. But Brian sent us the Christmas card, you guys.
Oh, very cool.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Brian.
you, sir. He's always been super cool with us, too.
Oh, that guy's
Super cool.
that guy's awesome.
Yeah.
Hence why one of us will be playing for him.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
playing what? What
So
should we-
that's
what are
actually
you
why
talking
we're
about?
why we're here today.
Yeah, this is why I had this.
So besides Scott just hitting random buttons on his phone and making funny sounds,
Force segue.
is we had basically this gigantic plan to do this grand trivia game, play basically at 4 people that we picked, and so that didn't work out so well just because of
Not before Christmas.
not before Christmas. So because of the holidays,
Typically, people play Christmas trivia before Christmas.
Yeah.
Not us.
not us.
We
Not
thought,
us.
let's do it on Christmas.
Well, it wasn't even that. It was like, hey, we were going to do it the weekend before, and then like I basically got freaking SARS,
Yeah.
and then we were supposed to do it the following weekend right after Christmas, and then I was still sick, and it just didn't work out.
So here we are in January, ready to play some super mega Christmas trivia.
Lessons learned for next year.
Luckily, the movies we picked are timeless movies that, while they are Christmas movies, you could still pick any of these up and watch them throughout the year.
There's
Yeah.
no reason you can't watch Christmas Vacation.
Yeah,
in January.
These are movies
Yeah.
that I would watch at any time if I saw it on TV.
Yep.
I love Die Hard at all times of the year.
Yes.
Yeah, Die Hard. You can't not love Die Hard.
You can't not love Die Hard.
Yeah,
Home Alone. I'm gonna go home and watch it right after this.
yeah, that's another movie that I will stop everything and watch, even if it's July.
right.
I think that's a lie, but okay.
So what do you got for
I
us,
will.
Trivia Master Jeremy?
Jeremy.
All
Trivia
right,
master.
I am going to be the trivia master today, and for our first set of trivia, so what I'm going to do is rather than mixing up all like the categories and keeping us, keeping us guessing on which track, which movie I'm going to pick, we're going to do basically in 3 separate columns. We're going to do Christmas Vacation, we're going to do Die Hard, and then we're going to do Home Alone, and that is my lovely dog barking in the background.
He wants to play.
Yeah.
That's my buzzer, by the way. Him barking.
He's going to leave it up to random chance.
Yeah. Sorry, person I'm playing for.
So
I think you're actually Brian.
yeah. So yeah, you're actually Brian.
Sorry, bro.
So we're gonna go around the table. You're going to basically show me your buzzer, and then tell us who you are playing for. So we're gonna go ahead.
I will start because I am. This is Larry. Here's my beautiful buzzer,
Woo girl.
Woo girl.
and I am playing for Hunter Becomes Hunted. or hunted becomes hunter on
We haven't
Facebook.
looked at it for a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. He is an awesome guy on YouTube and Instagram, and he follows us and likes all our stuff. And if I win, he's getting an awesome prize. If I don't win, he's still getting a pretty awesome prize.
Yeah, this is Nate, and this is my buzzer.
Nate's pretty violent.
I'm pretty violent. I'm also playing for Melanie.
Yes.
Oh, the Sith
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah.
So, well, as we discussed, to make it easy, we're just gonna go with Melanie for that one, because it's Sith Lord Melanie 76 Shoemaker, I think, right?
Something
Or
like that.
Something like that.
Super fan from YouTube and Instagram.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
So-
Melanie, you are on deck with Nate.
Yes. So we're just.
I'm sorry, Melanie.
Just to make things, we all should apologize to the people like we go through.
Like, geez, why did I get picked with Nate?
I'm not sorry because, just a reminder, I won Super Mega Thanksgiving special trivia.
Yes, with the all or nothing last question.
Larry is coming in hot.
I got to keep my win streak alive.
Yes. So this is for me, scat. This is
Did you say
my buzzer.
scat?
You did say scat.
This is my buzzer. And I am playing for Dawn the Doctor.
Ooh, Don Doctor.
Double D.
Double D. So we have.
Everybody loves double D's.
I think I like how just Scott just like tattled on me.
He did.
What a-
He did.
Hey, you have yelled at me so
That's
many
'cause-
times. For
that's
not
because
using a
he-
coaster.
Yep.
Well, he scowled at me.
Yeah,
I
you already got Nate earlier, so I have to keep it going. Your wife will kill me if I let you do that.
Good call, sir. All right, and so Leo, you are playing for Brian Rainey, the Southwest Missouri.
What's up, Brian? I'm playing for you. This is my highly original, super creative buzzer.
Ding.
Ding.
Unless Jeremy's dog barks, in which case that will trump my buzzer.
Yeah.
And Leo will have to answer whatever question.
Yes,
it
whatever
is.
question it is.
All right, so
Real quick, I have everyone's addresses already. Everybody's winning a prize who we just mentioned.
yes,
Yay.
So congratulations. Then for those of you who we didn't pick, like I said, we're going to do a random drawing out of the rest of the comments on there as well. And so one of you lucky few out of there would also win that prize as well.
And even if you guys don't get any of the prizes on this one, rest assured we have more giveaways coming.
Yeah, we have a pretty big giveaway on deck. We did our Super Mega Star Wars giveaway. I think we can beat that.
Uh-oh.
So
I think we have enough stuff.
I think I'm going to challenge us to beat that.
I took a peek in Jeremy's prize drawer, and it's stacked.
Prize drawers.
Drawers.
Sorry,
Plural.
plural.
His prize cabinet, I guess.
Yeah.
Closet?
Closet. It was a closet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a ton of stuff, so we got some cool stuff on deck for some future giveaways.
So check back real soon, and we'll have an announcement on the next Super Mega giveaway.
Yeah. So for this trivia, so you heard everyone's buzzers. So what I'm gonna do is so last time for our Super Mega Halloween special, I designed this elaborate Jeopardy game, this, that, and the other. I honestly, between being sick and the holidays, didn't have time to design that.
And not giving a shit.
That too. So I decided to go ahead and basically just to keep track of like good old fancy, the good tread and true tally marks. So basically how many questions you get right. And so at the end, you'll wager your tally marks on a
final Jeopardy
for a
question.
final
Nice.
for a final question. So
All right.
so basically it's like the white trash version of Jeopardy, but there without basically having a Jeopardy.
So it's like every other game show out there.
Yeah, pretty much. Exactly. So, for category one is going to be Christmas Vacation. Gemma, shut up!
And also, I get a question now because she barked.
Yeah, you have to answer before you even know the answer.
All right, so question one.
Leo.
Queen.
Close, but no cigar.
So wait,
Sorry, Brian.
Let's recap the content that we're covering in this trivia, right?
So we're covering. So we're doing 3 different categories.
Okay.
Category 1 is Christmas Vacation.
All right.
We're going to basically do 10 questions from Christmas Vacation. Category 2, Home Alone. 10 questions from Home Alone. Home Alone can be Home Alone 1 or 2.
Okay, good.
So
not aware of that.
just
Curveball.
to let you know.
And
And
third
then
category,
the third category
is the
is-
greatest Christmas movie ever.
Die Hard. We'll do 10 questions from Die Hard. Only the first Die Hard.
All right.
Because
Die
that's-
Hard 1.
Because that is
The best
Christmas movie. So we're gonna go through and do our Christmas vacation questions first. Buzzers are ready, everyone. Let's go ahead and get a round of buzzers from everybody real quick. Okay, so it looks like we're good. Nate, your buzzer's a little quiet. Can we switch
that volume?
Crank that
let's
shotgun
Make sure you get
up.
right into that.
There we go.
Crank that shotgun up.
There we go. All right. So, question number 1. What does Clark plan to do with his Christmas bonus? I think I heard Larry first.
That was Larry.
Build a swimming pool for his family.
Build a swimming pool is correct.
I don't swim, Clark.
Poor Clark.
So we have Larry with one question.
Larry's coming out strong. He won last time. We gotta dethrone him.
We gotta knock him down a peg.
Look out, guys.
All right. Question number 2. What sports team cap does Clark wear? Scott.
Chicago Blackhawks.
Larry.
Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears is correct.
Yeah.
It's the Blackhawks jersey he wears.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Tripped him up. Larry's coming out strong again.
He is coming
let's
out
just
strong.
recap
2 for 2.
the score. So far, it's Larry 2, Leo, Scott, and Nate 0.
Thank you for rubbing that in.
Thanks for reminding me I'm a loser.
Well, Jeremy's doing something, so I had to kill time.
All right. Question 3. Which future sitcom star plays Rusty in this vacation film?
Is it Leonard? Oh no, you want the real name.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brian.
Yeah.
No, I don't know his real name.
It is Leonard from
It's Leonard.
Big Bang Theory, but I don't.
Ooh, Jared Galenicki or something like that.
It's
Paladin.
I don't even know about the name.
Something.
I know you're
It's
talking
not
about
even
it's something
Jared, is it?
Palicki,
Yeah.
but
I'm
yeah.
not even gonna try to guess. I don't know his name.
Yeah.
Is it Tony Palicki?
Tom? Tom Blick.
No.
Jared from
Zero.
Subway.
It'd be Johnny Galecki.
Johnny
Galecki.
Hey, when I
There you
said
go.
rhymes,
Pilecki,
Yeah.
right?
I took a shot.
I knew it was something on there, but it was not worthy of.
Can anyone else name a sitcom that kid was in?
Me.
Jeremy, go.
I know that one too. That's
both-
Roseanne.
Yeah, good job.
Correct. He was David from Roseanne.
Yep.
Oh, he was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which it's almost unrecognizable between Roseanne and Big Bang Theory. By the way, like
Yeah, he grew up a lot. Well, even this, right?
Well, even him as a little kid, it's crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
Question 4.
Question 4. This one's a math question.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
How many imported Italian twinkle lights does Clark claim to staple to his house?
Oh,
Is it 2,000?
No.
isn't it 10,000?
No.
jeez. I'm gonna say 14,000.
No.
I'm going to say 2,000.
$1, Bob.
Who's closest? Yeah.
Who said 14,000?
That was me.
14,000 is the closest. It was 25,000 Italian.
I think
lights.
Nate gets the point.
That's
Price
knew it
is
was
right.
like-
Price is right
Price is
rules.
Right rules, yeah.
We'll go with Nate.
So
Gets
we
the
don't.
point.
Yes.
Because we clearly have not watched these since we originally planned for 2
I
weeks
am
ago.
on the board, people. I'm
250 strands, 100 lights each for a total of 25,000 Italian twinkle lights.
Dang.
Good question.
They're not twinkling,
was a good
Clark.
The little lights aren't twinkling. He worked real hard, Grandpa. So do washing machines.
Question 5.
Uh-oh.
What does Clark do to amuse himself while he's stuck in the attic?
Watches old family videos.
Correct.
Good job.
And dresses up.
That would have been acceptable.
That would have been an acceptable answer
That's
too.
right. He's cold. He dresses
All
up in
right.
that old...
The old women's clothes,
yes.
basically.
So recap us quick score. We have 5 questions out. 4 correct answers. Larry, score of 2. Scott with 0. Leo with 0. Nate with 2.
Even match.
All right. Question number 6. What does Clark receive instead of money for his Christmas bonus?
a membership to the Jelly of the Month Club.
That is correct.
Gift that keeps on giving,
The gift
Clark.
that keeps on giving, Clark.
Let's remember, he thought he was getting a bonus for the pool.
Right.
Yeah.
And he got jelly.
And I just
So what do you
I just
do?
love how Cousin Eddie is actually excited.
He
about the Jelly
was.
of the
He
Month.
was.
You go kidnap your boss.
Yeah, kid.
We have Cousin Eddie go
Actually,
do
you
it.
have Cousin Eddie.
Yeah.
Right. I think everybody needs a Cousin Eddie, you know?
All right.
I'm basically Cousin Eddie.
Yeah.
Push
You
on.
are
Yeah,
the cousin
you
Eddie
are
of
cousin
the STS
Eddie.
guys.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You're slightly retarded.
Yes. Yes. We look across. Scott?
I'm more with the that Scott likes to push the envelope, but sure, that works too.
That's one and the same, right?
Right.
Do you have a metal plate in your head?
Shitter's full.
My part just ain't right.
All right. Question 8. From what kind of mugs do Clark and Eddie sip eggnog, hailing back to a previous entry in the Vacation franchise?
That was Leo on that one.
They were they were. It depends who you ask, but they were moose heads, weren't they?
But they were from a
where?
specific
From where?
Park?
Oh, from was it Wally World?
Yes.
Good job.
Yes.
Nice job.
Clutch.
Nice job. Clutch that.
I was about to steal that one.
So come on, it's from Wally World.
I'm on the
All right.
board. That's all.
We have everybody on the board now. We have Larry with 2, Scott with 1, Leo with 1, Nate with 2.
So we got what, 7 questions at this point?
We have 8 questions.
8.
Because one of them we got
Because
wrong.
one of them no one got right.
Jared Pelenicki, everybody.
Or Tim Kalicki.
Kalanicky, or
Tim
is it- I thought it was
Kaliki.
Kalanicky.
Tim Khaleesi from
Khaleesi.
Favorite character from Game of Thrones.
That's Tim Khaleesi.
All right. Here's
That's a good one.
here's a question. So you got to pay attention to the order of the presents. What's wrapped inside the first present that Aunt Bethany brings?
The cat.
The cat is correct.
It was the cat. Then it was the pudding
Jello.
/ cat litter.
Yeah,
It was Jello mold.
it was
Yeah,
the
Jello
I was
mold
gonna say Jello.
With cat
lime.
food. Yeah, it's lime.
This one's live.
It's like, it's all crunchy.
All right.
Damn cat.
We have a 3-way tie,
And I am losing.
Uh-oh.
and Scott is losing.
But you're still in the game.
But I'm
you're in
losing
the
by
game.
1.
He's the uncle. He really is the Uncle Eddie.
I'm losing by 1.
Wait till we get to Die Hard. He's
Wait till I
probably
get that
Yes.
freaking
Yeah.
baby blue laser suit on.
All right, so Larry with 2, Scott with 1, Leo with 2, Nate with 2. All right, question 9.
I think so.
All right, we're going with question 9.
All right.
To whom or what does Clark dedicate the house before attempting to plug in the lights?
To the Griswold family Christmas.
Ding, ding, ding.
Booyah!
Correct.
Leo coming out.
Leo coming out ahead.
Dang.
All right, we got one more.
say-
one more vacation question.
All right.
Let's pick a
I
good
thought
one.
that
here.
there was like that moment of silence.
Yeah, we all looked at each other for edification. Oh,
I
you
thought
go.
it was more than right. That was too easy.
I was gonna say his dad, but that was.
I was going to say that grandma who died in the first vacation movie, but I have no. Aunt Edna. I do know her name.
Clark didn't care about Edna.
No,
right.
no.
Clark coats the bottom of his sled with a super slick experimental substance on which his company is working on. You don't even know the question yet.
Finish the question.
Do I get to answer?
Go ahead.
It's cooking spray.
That's not the question.
That is what that is.
That is what that is. Causing him to blast off down a hill, crash through various structures, and slide down across a busy street. Where does he end up when the sled finally stops?
I think it's Scott because Leo already went.
Yeah, I give it to Scott.
Dude, he stops at Walmart.
Walmart is correct.
Nice. All right. Well,
He goes through it. He goes through the outhouse.
Yeah.
And then ends at Walmart.
So I think that gives Leo 3 and Scott, me, and Larry.
Yep,
We're all
2.
tied at 2.
You're all tied at 2.
Going into Die Hard.
Yeah, this is a
or
close-
We got one more question.
one more question.
This is so stressful.
One more question.
Jeez. Thought I knew this movie a little bit better. Suspense.
Number 10
Number 10.
for Super Mega Christmas special trivia.
Number 10. Final question. Someone already said this.
Who cares?
Just
But-
do it.
What is Cousin Eddie's, Randy Quaid's initial comment on the bonus replacement?
I
think it was Nate on that
yeah, I think it was
Ooh,
Nate.
was it bonus replacement?
Yeah.
Gosh, I thought you were just gonna say in the movie. Gosh, I don't know. I was gonna say Shitter's Full, but I know that's not it.
I said it earlier. It's a gift that keeps on giving, Clark.
Yep, that is correct.
That it is, Edward.
It threw me off because I thought you were going somewhere else.
And that fuels the rant that causes Cousin Eddie to.
So, just to give everyone a quick recap at the end of round 1. Round 1, we have Larry at 2, Scott at 3, Leo at 3, Nate at 2.
Sleeper coming back from behind.
Seriously, you were at
Remember when
0.
I was winning 2-0? Damn it.
So we are going to switch gears here for just a second. We are going to bring you right back with trivia from Home Alone. All right, we are back. Hope if I don't drop the mic.
I don't even know what the hell just happened there.
Dude, all of a sudden, Jeremy was hugging his mic.
I love you, microphone.
I haven't talked to it in like 3 weeks. You know, I missed it.
Gotta show it some love.
I missed my mic.
Good old Big Blue.
Yeah. Which we all have, which is the funniest thing. None of us opted for the $2 more black one.
God, no.
No, because it wasn't Prime eligible.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Colors mean nothing.
Colors mean nothing.
I'll put a sticker on it. Call it a day.
Exactly.
All right,
So
round 2.
We are ready.
we are ready for round 2, Home Alone trivia. Now, what I will do is I will give you the heads up if it's from Home Alone 1 or Home Alone 2.
Good.
It sounds fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I'll let you know which movie it's from.
All
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I am ready.
One buzzer.
All right. Everyone test their buzzers. Good to go? All right.
Good.
Proceeding into round 2, Home Alone. In Home Alone 2, the Sticky Bandits escape and hide in what in the toy store?
They hide in it's like one of those doll houses made for kids.
Correct.
Oh,
Sweet.
Nate coming out strong in Home Alone
I
trivia.
know my Home Alone.
I haven't seen Home Alone 2 in a while. I didn't
I
know
haven't
we were
either.
doing
That's
this.
what Home Alone 2. I was like,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Watch Home Alone 1, not Home Alone 2.
I think, and to go further, they were in FAO Shorts, right?
They were not. They were in Duncan's Toy
They were in
Chest.
Duncan's,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
Duncan's.
gosh. All right.
Right? Mr.
Wrong.
Duncan.
Take that
should've
point away.
Yeah,
Take that
yeah.
away.
I should have stopped while I was ahead.
Let's go ahead and erase that.
Ugh.
All right. So, question 2, Home Alone 1. Kevin has to sleep on the 3rd floor. Who or what does he have to sleep with?
Oh, I know who it is. I just can't remember his name.
Isn't it Cousin Fuller?
Yeah.
It is Cousin Fuller.
Fuller.
I'm like, what's that stupid kid's name?
Damn.
Who, just as random other trivia, is Macaulay Culkin's actual little brother.
Really?
It
No
is.
way.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is.
wow.
The kid that played Fuller was...
And the reason why he didn't want to sleep up there is why?
Because Fuller pisses the bed.
Because
And I love that little schmarmy asshole, looks the soda and looks at
As
him
he
like,
does it.
it's gonna
He's
happen.
like, yeah,
He's
with
like,
me.
he's like, yeah.
Tonight, buddy.
It's his badge of honor, man.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta own it.
I smell like urine.
All right. You ready for question 3?
I'm ready.
Let's go for question 3.
Question 3. Home Alone 1. The man in the driveway is doing what to the sidewalks?
Shoveling snow.
Incorrect.
I was next on that one.
Yeah, it was Nate.
He was putting salt
Yeah.
on
That
the
is
sidewalks.
that is correct.
Yes. I think I just pulled into the lead, right?
No, me and you are tied. I
You
think.
and, you and Scott are tied.
All right. You're going down, Scott.
Or, wait till we get to Die Hard.
Yeah, then it's over. It's over.
That wasn't Die Hard.
Question 4. Kevin does this the very first time he realizes that he's home alone.
He just runs around the house like a psychopath.
Correct.
I was gonna say specific. Did he shave? No. He doesn't give a
No, he just literally throws his hands up in the air and runs through the
He
house.
starts screaming. Right?
Yeah, he's yelling and running through the house.
Yeah.
Question 5. What does Kevin ask the clerk at the pharmacy?
If the toothbrush was approved by the American Dental Association.
Correct.
Is it?
Nice.
I love how the pharmacist just looks at him like,
And then she asks for help.
I know.
She wants to know if this is
Bill,
approved by
this is
the.
approved by the American Dental Association.
All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to do a quick tally of where we are at. We have Larry at 2. We have Scott at 5.
Woo!
That fits.
Leo at 4. And Nate at 4.
Nice.
Remember when I was winning?
I don't, actually.
You were winning with 2, right?
Yes.
And you have 2 currently.
Just case in point, Larry hasn't moved since that comment.
All right.
Okay. Question 6?
I think. Sure.
Question 6? Okay,
Sure,
we're going to go.
whatever.
Home Alone 2. Who does Kevin ask where the lobby is?
That would be
Scott.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump is correct.
Oh, that's right.
President Donald Trump.
Current president
Now
Donald
President
Trump.
Donald Trump. Yep.
Fake news.
Fake news. Fake movie.
He wasn't in that.
Home Alone 2. Question 7. Who is the actor that plays the bellboy? Larry.
Tim Curry.
Incorrect.
Damn it. Oh boy.
It's All right, now I'm just brain farted because he said Tim Curry and it threw me off here. I don't know. Sorry.
Oh, it's the guy that's always in the Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
something.
Leo, you're up now. You did it.
Do you pass? Do you
Yeah, I
yield?
pass. I can't.
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider is correct.
Darn
He
it.
gives him the bubble gum.
Yep.
Yeah. When he said Tim Curry, I just
Yeah.
totally brain farted. I was like,
Yeah.
shit, now I can't remember his name.
I didn't think about it enough. How many points do I have?
2.
Remember that time?
So we have Larry at 2, Scott at 6, Leo at 5, and Nate at 4.
I'm coming for you.
Come back strong.
All right.
Good luck.
We're gonna do trivia on Taken now.
Question 8. Home Alone 2. What substance is the rope soaked in? Leo.
Kerosene.
Correct. Now who would soak a rope in kerosene?
Hey guys.
hey, Harry, you wear an aftershave? No, it's not aftershave, it's kerosene.
Except they noticed that like halfway up.
Yeah.
It took him that long to figure out.
Right.
So then again, too, in that movie, like, they take a brick from like a 4-story building to the head and get up.
He takes multiple bricks.
There was like a recent article that they would have died in the first movie.
Oh, yeah.
There's a YouTube video. Doctors like go over all the
paint
pranks.
can would have
Yeah.
killed them.
Well, the iron to the head.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Question 8. Or 9.
Or 10.
I think I've lost track.
Yeah, I think
The next question.
just do 8.
Okay, we'll do 3 more questions.
Three more questions.
Three more
Fair.
questions. Question 8. Home Alone 2. What ornament does Mr. Duncan suggest that Kevin take?
2 turtle doves.
2 turtle doves is correct.
I get both of them?
One you give to somebody you love, right?
Yep.
Something like that.
Who does he give it to?
Ooh.
He doesn't
Oh, he
love
gives it
anybody.
to the bird lady.
The bird lady, the pigeon lady.
Yeah, all right.
Sorry,
All
I
right.
know you. You're the only one.
I'm
Question 9. Home Alone 1. Besides crunched up bulbs from a Christmas tree, what other item does Kevin put underneath the thing for the wet bandits to trip on?
It's Jax.
No.
Toy soldiers?
Incorrect.
Damn it.
I was gonna say light bulbs.
Incorrect.
Matchbox cars.
Close.
No, that was the stairs. Those were the stairs. Damn.
Yeah.
Micro machines.
Micro
Machines.
Son of a bitch.
Man.
Question 10. This one's going to be a hard one.
Okay.
Going back to Duncan's toy chest, Kevin bought 3 items. Which 3 items did he buy?
Oh
Oh, damn.
That's tough.
I have no idea.
I know what one of them is.
See, I haven't watched 2
Yeah,
in
I
too
didn't
long.
watch
I
2.
can't remember.
Name as many as you can. Whoever can name the most items will win the question.
Well, there's that slime.
Okay, that's 1.
Buys. Gosh, I don't know what the other 2 are.
I got 1. But doesn't he buy the fireworks there?
No.
No, that's not my puzzle. No, I know this isn't an item, but he owns it. He buys that Talk Boy.
The Talk Boy has at the beginning.
already had it.
He already had it, yeah.
I mean, that was his
I just
like.
wanted
That's how he
to
gets
talk
into
about
the
the Talk
hotel.
Boy.
Yeah. I actually had a Talk Boy when
I wanted one of those so bad as a
wanted one of
kid.
those so bad too.
The best thing about that Talkboy that he has is no matter what he's doing, he can instantly rewind it to the exact phrase
Oh
he
yeah.
needs
Oh yeah.
for anything.
Yeah.
I mean, this is Kevin
Come on.
McAllister we're talking
Yeah.
about here.
He hits a button and
So
it
all
just,
I
And
remember
Fly.
I think it's his.
I think
don't-
Nate won.
Yeah.
Nate won with that one. Yeah, give
The
it.
other, the other 2 items was a map of New York and a Swiss Army knife.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
map.
sold Swiss Army knives to kids back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every boy needs a map of New York.
Yeah, because he's basically pulling out the map at the end because he got slime in the backpack, takes the map outside, and he's looking at the
That's right.
With the magnifying glass.
magnifying glass on the Swiss Army knife.
And
Yeah.
that's when the bandits come out. Yeah.
All right.
Hiya, pal.
Nice. So what's that score?
Dude,
Larry 2,
Oh man.
Scott 6, Leo 6, Nate 6.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna be switching gears here. 10 questions on everyone's favorite Christmas movie, Die Hard.
I'm just gonna go ahead and give it to Scott.
Yeah, same. I'm just gonna sit on my hands.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
These questions I'm gonna make so anybody can get them.
Let's do it.
Ready?
I'm excited.
Buzzer's ready.
Buzzer's ready.
Question 1. The actor that plays John McClane.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis is correct.
I almost completely blanked on that. Thank God, guys.
Khaleesi.
Hold on. Can we please get a recap of points?
Jason Momoa. I don't know.
It's all right. I blanked on Rob.
Larry 3, Scott 6, Leo 6, Nate 6.
Woo,
Right.
3.
All right.
Close match.
Next question. The events of Die Hard take place where?
In LA and Nakatomi Plaza.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well done.
All right. I was gonna be a little bit more specific, but that's fine.
What, are you going to actually give the Fox building?
No, it's okay.
Or the actual address?
Nakatomi Tower.
Yeah.
It's Nakatomi Plaza.
It is
Okay.
Nakatomi
Okay.
Plaza.
Okay, that's true.
They're in the Nakatomi Tower,
That
but
is
the
true.
entire complex is the Nakatomi,
Nakatomi
Plaza.
Plaza.
Fair enough. Okay.
So does Disney
So
own
wouldn't
that
it-
now?
I think so.
Disney owns Nakatomi Tower.
Well, what
They did,
Scott
'cause
was
Fox, I think, is still in that building. I think Fox Searchlight's still
hopefully,
there.
yeah, hopefully this isn't a trivia question, but what me and Scott were talking about is that was actually a Fox building that they were making at the time that they made that movie.
Yeah, they needed a shooting location that
Yeah.
happened to be a tower, and they're like, hey, half this one's under construction.
Right.
So
Yeah.
they just used it.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
it
Used
was-
their own building.
It was nice and fancy.
Which they could also use as a tax write-off.
Yep.
Right. That's why half the building's not done.
All right. Question 3. This one's going to be a challenging one. To what does John McClane say or write on the guy's sweater?
Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
I think it was.
No, I think that's it.
That is
No. But that was the answer. But I think you rung it first.
I think so. You can give it to Scott. I was gonna say the same thing, but you can give it to Scott.
Jeremy's trivia master.
Everyone looked at me, so I just answered.
I think. So what was going to be the correct answer?
It was now I have a machine gun.
We'll give it to Leo since I legit, everyone looked over, so I answered.
I'm going with Leo, but just because it was fair because I heard that bell first.
Scott's really been waiting for Die Hard to come
I
out.
just knew
so-
Scott knew the answer.
Yeah, I think that's why we looked at him.
Like, I'm going to be the one to validate any of these questions.
If we had a video, I'm digging and I'm
I
looking
don't
at
think there's gonna be
Scott.
any question that Scott doesn't know when it comes to Die Hard.
Here's
so-
here's a good one. Here's a good one. Scott will probably know this, but it's a good one. Question 4. Name one. See, this is a double point question.
Okay.
Name the actors that were alternatively up for the role of John McClane.
So they were contractually obligated to give it to Frank Sinatra first.
No shit.
Yes, because they were. It's John McClane is based off a book series
Called The Detective.
called The Detective, which in the first movie Sinatra played, and in his contract he was obligated to be offered any sequel. But he was like what 80, I think, at the
He was
time.
74.
74 at the
74th
time.
time.
So he obviously declined.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Other
There was a Die Hard before Die Hard.
Other people like attached. I mean, Schwarzenegger was attached as a sequel to Commando. There's been quite a few. And
Yeah, Tom Berenger
Yeah.
was one. Al Pacino, Robert De Niro.
like everybody who was an action star back in like the 90s.
I like how everyone's answering this question.
Yeah.
Let's see
Well,
what-
he gave two.
I already gave the two.
All right, so Scott gets double points.
Points.
The 2 points. That pulls Scott ahead.
Oh, man.
Larry with 3, Scott with 9, Leo with 7, Nate with 6.
Jeez, I gotta step it up.
Yeah,
think
I
I'm
actually found
mathematically
the Sinatra thing the best one is that they
fascinating.
couldn't make the movie without first offering Sinatra a role.
Just think if he would have said yes.
That movie would have flopped.
Shit, I don't know how we're gonna make
Damn
this
it.
work.
We wouldn't be
Never
doing
mind.
trivia right
All
now.
right.
There would be
Question
no trivia. Yeah,
6, I think.
Sure, I think you're right.
just go with that. It doesn't matter.
Who plays the main terrorist?
Come on, dude. It's Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman is correct.
Hans Gruber.
Good old Alan
Oh,
Rickman.
it was. I was gonna say Jeremy Irons.
No,
that's
that is Simon.
That's Simon.
His brother.
Yeah.
That's from 3.
That's 3. Yeah.
Simon Gruber, his
Right.
brother, in the third one.
That's right.
Question 7. How does Hans Gruber die? Leo.
He falls off the building.
Correct.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis doesn't do much to save him.
Yeah.
No, he legit kills him. He unclasps. He's holding onto her watch,
Right.
and he
just-
unclasps the watch.
It's like, see you later.
Question 8. What are they trying to accomplish? What are the terrorists trying to accomplish?
They're trying to steal bonds out of this mega vault.
What specific type of bonds?
Oh, God.
He doesn't get it.
I don't know.
It is $6 million in bearer bonds.
That is correct.
Bearer bonds.
I was going to say bearer bonds. I'm like, that's not right.
That is.
Darn it.
Those are unsecured bonds. So
should've
whoever
stuck
holds
with
them
my
owns
gut.
them.
Damn it.
Okay, so recap the score so far. Larry with 3.
I'm falling behind.
Scott now has 9 points. He cheated.
We called it.
How did I cheat that?
We called
He
it.
just put a point in for himself.
You didn't enter, so it wouldn't calculate it on there, you dummy.
All right. You
Disqualified.
Disqualified. You do not touch.
Red flag. I throw a red flag
I
out.
hit enter on his computer.
I want
The
to
trivia
replay.
master. It's the trivia master's computer.
I want to replay.
All right, derail.
All right, Scott with 11. Leo with 8. Nate with 6. 2 more questions
We
left.
called it, man. As soon as Die Hard started.
Yeah.
I watch Die Hard like 4 times a year.
Do it.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's
Are
go.
you ready? Question 9.
Suspense is killing me.
Number 9, and I'm feeling fine.
Number 9.
You're probably feeling the worst out of all of us.
Shut up, Nate.
Shut up, Nate.
Question 9. What does John McClane say as he's getting on the elevator?
Oh shit.
Stab in the dark. I'm getting too old for this.
No.
I'm brain farting this one right now.
Gosh, I'm thinking about when he's in the ventilation shaft. That's not it.
Yeah.
Man. I don't know. That's a tough one.
You're going to kick yourself as soon as you realize it.
I know it's something super simple, and for whatever reason, I'm drawing a blank.
What is it?
I
No
give
clue.
up. Yeah,
I don't know.
none of us are gonna.
That
get
was the birth of his catchphrase, Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, the very first time he says it, which was a complete ad-lib by Bruce Willis.
Wow. He
forgot,
says that
yeah.
when he's going up the elevator for the first
Well,
time.
that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
Whoops.
that's a pretty...
See, I always remember because
Legit
they call
phrase
him
from that
because they call him he calls himself Roy Rogers to the terrorists because they call him a cowboy. And he
So
says,
then, doesn't he say it in the air vent as well? Then
No, he
No.
says
He says
"Come to
it-
LA, have a few laughs.
Yeah, that's the thing. And he says it first. The first time he says it to Hans is when they call him Roy Rogers, and he's like "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker" on there. And then at the
He says
very
it,
end,
yeah, he says it about 3 or 4 times throughout the
Damn.
movie.
that was an easy point.
Last question.
Last question.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because
Well,
Scott's
wait,
already won
let's make
this.
this like a
No,
bonus
I thought we had
question.
one final.
We do have a bonus. We have a bonus.
Okay,
We have a bonus
Yeah,
question.
so last
Like a-
regular.
The last regular Die Hard question.
Okay,
I'm still gonna lose, but
Yeah,
let's
last
do
regular
this.
Die Hard question.
let's do it.
You ready?
Yep.
How many times do you see boobs in Die Hard?
That would be 3 times.
3 is correct.
You see one set of real ones, and you see the porn poster twice.
That is correct.
Wow.
And one time he actually kisses his hands and touches them
That is,
as he's running by. Yeah.
that is incredibly specific.
It was.
All right. Final recap.
That wasn't fair because I actually told Jeremy that question.
I was going to say, I remember hearing this in the office.
Like he asked me, and I'm like, "It's 3." He's like, "Yeah."
Yep.
I'm like, "I know my Die Hard." All right, Larry.
You know your
3
boobs.
points.
Oh, I especially know those.
Scott, 12 points.
Ugh.
Leo, 8 points. Nate, 6 points.
So
Take my silver medal.
I got 0 points.
What?
well.
Whoa! Just wait. Just
bonus.
wait.
Oh, we
Not
have
over
bonus.
yet.
There is a wager bonus round for a question.
So you wager points?
So we're not buzzing in on this one?
This one you're not going to buzz in on.
Okay.
Put that down.
So this one we're going to basically, you're going to come up with your answer. So I'm going to pause the broadcast real quick. I'm going to grab us paper You're going to write down your answer. We're going to flip them over one at a time. We will be right back, people. All right, we're back with final Christmas trivia. America.
None of us can talk today, apparently.
Final question. Category: the STS Guys.
Oh, snap. I know them.
I know them too.
I know them.
The very first video we posted was what? The very first video we posted was what?
Oh man.
So if you were go to our YouTube channel and you scroll all the way to the bottom.
Yeah. What is the very first video that we posted?
I hope you know the answer.
Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So, Leo, how many points did you wager?
I wager 8 points.
You wagered 8
We
points.
should go lowest to highest first.
The lowest to highest first?
Yeah.
All right. We'll go.
So me,
Larry.
in case you forgot, I have 3 points. I'm checking to see if it's right, but
Yeah, we're gonna have to have a valid.
I know, but I need
I don't think
verification.
if mine's right.
All right. Larry, how many points did you wager?
I wagered all 3 of my beautiful, luscious
100% wager.
points. Yep, 100% wager.
All right. So, what'd you answer?
You know, it's tricky, but if you check out my paper, I said episode 1.
That is incorrect.
See,
I feel like it's correct.
I challenge.
but
No,
you're
I said
not counting
the video.
But
Yeah,
that's
but
why
that's a video.
It's a video.
It is a video.
And I said if you scroll all the way down,
I have
it's
2
episode
answers
1.
because I wanted to qualify. Do our episodes count as videos?
Video.
Videos.
Are there pictures moving in that?
No, but I feel like it's still a video.
It is. I agree. I
Because you
agree.
cannot upload non-videos to YouTube. YouTube is a video
It's a
platform.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's just a still image that is just repeated.
Well,
Or
in this case,
there.
black.
Or
It was
black.
video.
Black because
So you're
we.
specifically talking about a video with.
That's why I said
Yes.
video like 100 million times.
Okay.
Video.
All right.
I'm okay with
So
losing.
Nate,
So I wagered all points, and I said the BAM box.
Incorrect.
Also incorrect. Yeah.
let's see. I wagered all mine, but I said
Clear-
if it was. I said if episodes count, episode 1, else it was the BAM unboxing.
Incorrect.
Oh, also incorrect.
Yeah.
I wagered
got it
8
wrong.
points, 100%. I said episode 1 as well.
Incorrect.
So
Well,
what was our first?
so I
question?
do know the correct answer without looking. It was the Mercari unboxing
Mercari unboxing.
that we
that's
recorded
right.
at Scott's
During
house before
episode
episode
2.
2.
I
yeah.
knew there was a BAM box in there close, though.
Yeah.
I think that was our second legit video.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our
According
second
to
video.
Jeremy's terms, that's the 4th video. Or, I mean, First Bandbox is 2nd video, but it's technically 4th.
There's a lot of controversy.
I
about
still
this.
challenge.
Should we
I want
do
an
a-
instant replay.
Should we do another?
You want to do another question?
I think everybody got it wrong anyhow, though.
Yeah, everyone got it
We all
wrong.
got it wrong.
Everyone got it wrong.
Which is sad because we are STS Guys.
Yeah. We don't know our own videos.
And I still stand by the fact that I got it correct because I clarified that if you scroll all the way to the bottom of the YouTube page,
See, that's-
the video
I,
pops up.
I stand
That's why I
by.
have
I
2
stand by
answers.
Larry's findings.
It is a video.
fair.
Anyway, since there's so much controversy, we need
Think of
another
a different
STS
one.
Oh,
Guys
we're gonna redraw. We're gonna redraw because evidently, everyone at the table doesn't know what a video is.
We gotta win.
Automatic
It's
first
Ask
down.
on YouTube. Those are all videos.
If I had
Now you're gonna piss him off.
1 second,
Now he's
one
pissed.
second.
Oh gosh, now Jeremy's really.
But you
upset.
can't, right? You can't put a music file on YouTube because it then becomes a
It
video.
converts it to a
You gotta
video.
have some
yeah.
kind of standalone.
If you
background
download
image
it
in there somewhere.
as
He's pissed.
Alexa, what is a video?
Video is an electronic medium for the recording, copying, playback, broadcasting, and display of moving visual media.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what is that? Moving visual media.
I still challenge.
Does
I
does
challenge.
anything in that very first episode?
Alexa, what
move?
is YouTube? Alexa, what is YouTube?
She doesn't like you.
Nah.
She said, "Fuck you."
Because I'm in her house.
Controversy
Oh, she's doing
aside.
it.
No, it's that one.
YouTube is a platform that plays videos and only videos. Oh, she said it!
What is the file format of every video that we put? Is it MP4?
MP4.
Video?
Uh-oh.
See?
Video.
See?
All right, so
Okay.
we're never going to agree on this.
Long
now.
story short, we need a new question.
Question
So we need a
number
new question. Question number 2.
Question number 2. Erase it from the fact of
We still don't agree.
We strike that
visual
from the
moving
record.
pictures.
If you're
Alright,
listening this
alright.
far, please let us know what you think is the first video.
Put it in the
ever
comments
the
on
comments.
YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube, the video platform service.
Yeah, let's hear from the watchers. Let's
Yeah.
see what they,
Let's see
they
if,
think.
So for like the 3 of you, probably hopefully 4 that have gone this far.
Listening.
I'm pretty sure Hunter dropped off by now.
Yeah.
He dropped off right after Christmas vacation trivia.
But after we realized that Larry's
that.
points weren't changing.
Okay,
All right.
I'm ready.
What do you got?
All right. Question category. The STS Guys. What is the name of the first person who won our first giveaway? What is the name of the person that won our first giveaway?
Good question.
Gosh.
What was our first giveaway?
Our first giveaway was BB-8.
What was the name of the person that won?
What is the name of the person?
You mean BB9E?
BB9E.
BB9E, yeah.
The black one.
The chrome one, yeah.
Yeah. The box lunch
I
exclusive.
don't think mine's right.
Are screen
But-
names acceptable?
Yeah.
This guy's still awesome.
I believe
Or
he
tag.
said
Name.
name. Do you want his address too? Because
Yeah, Larry knows
or
this
where
one
he
pretty
lives.
well.
Let me write down where he lives too.
Oh wow. Okay, we got.
Not creepy.
So
Did
let's
Larry
just
actually
give
mail this
Larry
one?
3 points because we know he got this one correct.
All right. I think that's a fair question, right?
I think
That
it's
is a fair
I think it's a
question.
fair question.
And
It's kind of unfair.
I know my answer's not right, but I think this guy's awesome anyway.
So,
yeah, he's really cool. But yeah,
Alright.
so
are we
let's-
ready for the big reveal?
Okay, how many points did you wager?
I wagered all my points once again on Daryl Woods, the half geek.
Oh,
I believe it's Danville,
yeah, see.
Virginia.
That
Daryl,
is.
I'm sorry, I couldn't remember the last name, so I just wrote half geek. I'm a bad.
with a penis next to it.
That was drawn earlier. That has nothing to do with the thing. I just had to use this half the paper.
Pen test.
That was my pen test, was drawing a penis.
All right, Nate.
I said Brian Rainey.
Oh,
I know it wasn't right, but I think
Brian Rainey
Rainey's
has
awesome.
won a contest.
Brian Rainey has won a
has.
contest.
It's
And he-
Aquaman from
Yeah.
STCC exclusive.
Yeah.
Leo, what was
uh,
your answer?
I wagered 8 points and I said half geek because I did not know Daryl's actual name.
I'm the only one that got it wrong.
Apologies.
So, well, but Larry's the only one that got it actually right because none of us knew his actual name.
Okay, that's fair.
So
His name.
we know from screen names.
We know him from all those pictures on Instagram of him sitting outside Hot Topic every morning.
I mean, that is
Half
one of the
geek.
most devoted Hot Topic guys I've ever seen.
Okay, so
I hope he has the credit card so he gets those points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
best 2 out of 3.
Hats off to your dedication, sir.
Bonus on the bonus. What is the other contest that we had that Daryl Woods Half Geek won?
That was the Super Mega Star
Super
Wars
Mega Star Wars
giveaway.
Well
Prize
done.
pack.
Well done.
He had 104 entries.
Yeah. He not only
into that
won our
contest.
first, but he also won our biggest
Yeah.
contest.
Biggest to date. We'll say biggest to date.
So it pays, right, to do those daily entries.
Yeah.
Because the baseline was only like 10 entries or something like that, or 12. So, but Half Geek showed up every day, watched those videos for those bonus, and guess what,
108
fellas?
entries.
He won.
Half Geek, I hope you feel appreciated because we really do appreciate.
How many times can we say Half Geek in one podcast?
I'm
That's
gonna say-
not even
I'm
about
gonna-
half.
I'm going to say 11.
He's gonna love it.
I don't know. I would put this in a video, but technically this is the podcast, so
Yeah,
it doesn't-
this isn't going on YouTube.
Oh, it is
Yes,
though,
it
but
is.
it's not a video,
not a video.
according to
It's a
Jeremy.
video. So
Good game, fellas.
I'll put the audio. I'll put the audio onto YouTube.
Gosh, that's never gonna go away. He's
with a
pissed.
still video image, so it's not. It moves at some point because we have our little watch next thing that pops
Oh,
up.
correct.
Oh.
I
So
don't
it's
know if
not. It's not.
Well,
a
It's
still
not
image.
relative to the upload, though.
Yeah,
Do we
yeah.
have the intro, or no? It's always just that static.
It's always just a static image.
Yeah.
So getting back on track. Long story short, even though Larry won that question, that only
didn't
gives him
matter
6
anything,
points, which
yeah.
ties
Yeah.
me.
Scott.
And I think we got our winner. Is
So our actual winner is who?
That is me.
Who'd you pick though?
Oh, our actual winner, Don the Doctor won.
Don the Doctor.
Don the Doctor.
Double D.
Double
You
D.
won.
Love those double.
We do have
Ds.
something. I know Jeremy has something really cool. We won't spoil what it is.
I have, like I said, just kind of what we wanted you to do. We had you answer those questions. Is we kind of like picked the prizes around your questions a little bit. So none of it's actually Christmas related stuff that you're getting. It's all stuff regarding your collection or kind of your the type of things that you collect. So Don the Doctor, we got something pretty cool that's going to be headed your way. For the 3 people who didn't win, besides Brian, because Brian also gets something cool because we already told him he was going to get something cool because.
Just because.
Yeah.
So
Great reasoning.
Melanie and Hunter Becomes Hunted, you will actually have something coming in your guys' way as well. And then for our random drawing, like I said, we will do that here shortly. So what we're going to do is we're going to have this episode posted, and then we will do a random drawing, and then we will notify the person who won that random drawing as well by mail, or sorry, by like a direct message. I'll let them know that they won. And then once everyone basically receives their prizes, like here, like the next week or so, we'll do basically a recap of basically what each person won in a video.
Awesome. Awesome. And stay tuned for the next Super Mega special. Like, right, we'll do this again. If you guys have a movie you want us to answer trivia on, maybe like your favorite movie, and you've listened to this far.
If we can have a themed set of movies or
tell
something.
us. Like, it can just be a random trivia day. We can do it. So tell us your favorite movie in the comments. We'll think about it. We'll pick one. We'll do another trivia special.
Yeah, as long as those questions I won't be able to answer or be able to generate STS Guys questions, because obviously those create controversy.
Yes. The ambiguity. Wow. That was painful.
We've all had one word that we stumbled.
Yeah, and here I am at the end of the episode, tripping over words.
If you didn't know, even for the people sitting at this table, we won 2 contests ourselves this week.
What?
That's right.
We won Last Jedi poster from Backyard Pictures on YouTube.
Awesome.
And a friend of the podcast, Tria Nala, we won her contest for, I think it was 3 Funko Pops. So
Awesome.
That Last Jedi poster is actually like a theatrical one sheet, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
we'll let you know when it shows up. It
We'll
could
definitely. So that means we have 2 videos on the way?
Yep, 2 videos probably this week if those guys send it out quick. But as soon as we get that, we'll do some unboxing videos. So go ahead and search them up on YouTube and check out their channels.
Well, also too, we've kind of heard everyone's kind of wishes. It seems that you want us to do another eBay box. From what I've seen,
I will be
getting a lot of
glad to
traction.
do an eBay box.
You want to do an
I'll
eBay
do
box?
an eBay box.
I
Let's
just hope
do
it
one.
comes with another Barbie.
Yeah, I'm hoping we get another naked Barbie or something.
so far, like I said, just to kind of let everyone know, I said eBay box is our most popular video ever.
Everyone loves that pile of junk. Which, by the way, that night vision thing lasts like 5 minutes, and then you have to replace the battery.
Shuts off.
Yeah, it has clearly been broken.
I think there's probably been a lot of people that take a gamble at those boxes, and seeing a video like Larry kind of spreads the word of why they might not be such a good idea.
Yeah, I think we need to.
But I think
I've seen more videos of that. We need to post another warning.
Yeah,
I'll take the bullet on this one.
Yeah. Tria Nala, who did the pops we won, she did an eBay unboxing too. So they're still out there. Honestly, Jeremy and I talked about this the other day, and I've been searching for them since then. eBay's really cracking down.
Yeah.
There's hardly any mystery boxes on eBay right now, and the few that I was watching that I was thinking about buying actually got shut down in the last day or so. But I'll keep my eyes open. We'll try to get another one out there real soon.
Larry, if you can get another one, I'll unbox it.
All right, challenge accepted.
yes. So we will see what we can do we're gluttons for punishment. We'll throw another one out there.
It was fun, except for that horribly smelling candle.
So listen, I took that little night vision thing because I thought maybe it might work. To this day, it still smells like that candle.
I'm
You
sorry.
sure that wasn't the trash smell? Because I'm pretty sure Larry threw it in the trash after that video.
No.
I did throw it in the trash.
I would say that it was the trash smell, but it is clearly defined as that
clearly
shitty
candle.
candle.
It was
That's
still in the
awesome.
box next to the candle in my trash
I like
can.
how Larry's like,
it
I'm
was
sorry,
safe.
but this smells horrible.
Yeah, when he brought it in, he's like, "Please forgive the smell."
All right, I think that does it for episode 19 of the STS Guys.
19.
First episode of 2018.
The Super Mega Christmas Special
/ New Year's.
/ news in January.
In January. Special.
Special.
All right, so for episode 19, I'm Jeremy.
Hey, it's Leo.
And Larry.
And it's Nate.
And I've been Scott.
And it's been episode 19. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
And sit down.